Hi, good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. I hope this finds everyone doing well. Welcome to, we are doing the power of resilience, although I think it said resistance in some areas, but could be pretty much the same. Um, my name is Elena Christopoulos, and I'm the moderator of this panel. Please let me know if you can hear me through the chat or DM or anything like that. And I'm really quite uh, well, it's quite an honor to be with Amy and Nancy at the Passionistas Summit. It's also quite an honor to be with you all this morning. So thank you and happy Friday. Um, so these women are amazing that are on this panel today, and they're mostly going to talk the importance of storytelling. And when it comes to STEAM or STEM, some are scientists, some are in politics, some are just getting into politics. So you'll be able to hear their stories about what it is to be a woman in STEM or STEAM, or how to communicate STEM and STEAM. I look forward to you meeting them all. I am actually a scientist and a sustainability consultant. And I've been doing this for about 20 years, working in politics and STEM and STEAM. I've created a consulting firm and I've created over 500,000 green jobs to date. And yes, I did have to count once, so that number is accurate. I am just getting started. One of the importances I find, or importance of being a woman in STEM, STEAM, and in politics is the ability to take up room, but also the ability to um, find new ways to get our message through. So, my quick story today is one of my clients in Texas, and that's West Texas. We had to um, find a way to put up wind turbines. And we weren't sure how we were going to do it. I took a team from LA. Most folks were, it was a very diverse group. Most were BIPOC women, and most had never been to Texas, especially West Texas. Um, so we first thought, what are we going to call folks that work on wind turbines in Texas? And we thought Turbine Cowboys was fitting, and the folks liked them, that name. So we continued on, and it was a great session. We got many folks off of oil and gas and into the renewable energy field. It was really quite lovely. And then one person said to me, excuse me, my mom would love to have a visit with you. And I've traveled enough in the world to know that if someone asks for a visit, you go. And so when I went to this visit, it was a mother, and I asked our team to come to this person's house. And they were a little suspect of what we were doing at someone's house. And I said, let's see how this goes. Let's break breads, shall we? And what happened was the woman had done some research on we are not aligned politically, and she said, my son's been struggling finding work. A lot of the folks in the community have been trouble finding work. We love that this program is called Turbine Cowboys, but why are you doing this here in West Texas? And I said, I'm sorry, I don't understand your question. And she again said, well, why? I don't understand why you would do this, because I don't think we're aligned politically. And, the way the world is today, I just said, none of us, I said, look, I'm doing this because I think don't all we want to do is put food on the table for each other, for our families, whatever that may look like. And, I explained to her that this is something that I do and that I would love folks to get into green jobs and how important it is to be respected. So I really felt that it wasn't, I think it was a great thing her son was doing, entering the renewable energy field and being able to support his family. And the mother continued on and she almost started crying. And she said, we don't do enough talking these days. And I said, well, that's, I think, a lot of places in the world. But at the essence of it, aren't we all just human beings? Aren't we trying to put food on the table for our families, whatever that looks like? And I remember this story quite a lot. I mean, politics have changed. This was a few years ago, but it's the ability to put myself out there, to have different people on our team, to have creating different spaces, unique spaces, and being able to, I don't know, I always have hope. And I think through trying different things, maybe that would have failed that project, maybe it would, and that would have been the lesson, but it worked out quite well. And because of it, we did create 1,000 new jobs, 1,000 new folks who were mostly not politically aligned with us. We got buy-in from the community, and it was led by women. And we actually got this person's mom, part of the community. She actually got as we hired her on as part of the community outreach. She has such changed, and we are now politically aligned, but it was really just the ability to have talks. So I think it's through resilience, resistance, and just being able to have these conversations. Now, again, I did this because I used all the privilege I can, would not have others in that space.